Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I have my Summer 2025 FabFitFun box, plus a few extras. So I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to show you everything that came in the box, as well as a couple add-ons and some refills that I chose. But I also tried out some of the products, so I can tell you what I think of them if you're still deciding or you're still going to get a seasonal box. Or there's any add-ons that you want to make during the seasonal customization. Annual members can go back in the sale and pick some items that maybe they missed out on before. So if you want to see everything that I received from FabFitFun for summer 2025, please stay tuned. I did not go through and do the collage that I usually like to do and show what the category choices were. So I don't have all that information for you today. I'm just going to show you the items that I chose per category. So for category 1, I chose the Turkish beach towel. This is by Slowtide. It's called the Zoey Turkish beach towel. But I wanted to show you in the packaging first because I loved this. This is 100% compostable. It is plant-made out of cornstarch, actually. So I just wanted to show you that first of all, what it came in. But I chose this because the colors are exactly me. So here it is by Slowtide. Let's see what kind of cotton. Oh, Eco Cotton. Lightweight, double-sided woven. Drying loop. Oh, nice. It has a drying loop so you can hang it up. And it's ethically manufactured. Designed in Hawaii and California. Cool little snap. Right, so the colors are what I loved about this, especially. I love corals and I love teals and blues. So that's both sides. It's still folded. This is, oh wow. Hold on. This, I'm dropping things. This is the width of it. I can't even put it in the screen. So this is very large. To be exact, it is, I saw the measurements on here somewhere. It's 38 by 73 inches. That is big. And this is the print. So very pretty. And so double-sided woven. So while it's thin and lightweight, it still feels like it would be absorbent, but I think personally that it would be perfect for the lounge chair. For category 2, I chose the African Botanicals Stretchmark Body Oil. It's got these things because I did already go ahead and try it, so it was tied down like this. But all right, I'll show you this first. African Botanics Stretchmark Botanical Body Oil. And like I said, it had the stickers to keep the lid down. So I'll take that off just to show it's still leaving some sticky stuff. So when I first pulled this out of the box, it's plastic and small. I mean, it is how big? 100 milliliters, so 3.4 ounces. But the thing that got me was that the value from FabFitFun says it is valued at $100. $100 for this body oil. I did choose it because I love body oils. Right when I get it out of the shower, I always put a body oil on. So I did put it on today. It absorbed. There's no greasiness. It feels moisturized, but I still feel like I could put a lotion on as well, and it still wouldn't be too much. It smells amazing. If you like citrus, it smells very, very citrusy, but kind of that essential essential oil type of citrus. And which makes sense because that's what's in it, is essential oils. And I think this, okay, so it says it has marula oil, avocado oil, neroli, and grapefruit. First ingredient is the avocado oil, then marula seed oil, jojoba oil, baobab seed oil, rose hip seed oil, vitamin E, neroli flower oil, and grapefruit oil, as well as some added essential oils. So I was trying to figure out what makes this worth $100, because I've had many other body oils that are a third of that were amazing and have good ingredients. So I need to do some research. Is baobab seed oil that expensive, or marula seed oil? I mean, I doubt it, but maybe it's the name brand, but at least have some luxe packaging. That's what I expected, is because for it to be $100, you would expect more. I don't know, at least some glass packaging. This is really surprising to me to be $100 value. That's my thought. I will say I loved it. I love the feel of it. I love the smell of it. It's not overpowering. So once I put it on, like right now, I'm smelling my arm and I don't smell it. So if you are one that would rather, one that is interested in it for the benefits and the oils, because I know grapefruit is a great essential oil for, say, cellulite or stretch marks, or any of that. So I think that is great, and I think those other oils are as well. So it's great for that. Not overpowering smell. It is citrus, real citrus. So just wanted to give you that information. I still think it made a good option. I'm still glad I got it. I'm just really surprised at the packaging. Like, I'm going to have to do the goo be gone stuff. It just looks tacky. I mean, and on top of that, it came in the box just like this. It wasn't protected or anything, so it came kind of all scuffed. And then you've got that tacky sticker residue. It's plastic. So I'm not too impressed on the packaging side of it. All right, category 3, I chose the Thrive Causemetics Pout Hero Liquid Lip Treatment Balm. And this is vanilla and it is clear. It was so satisfying to me to see the packaging, and how cool is that? I don't know. There's something about if I can get it without the reflection. I just thought, maybe it's just me, I just thought that looked really cool. So that's really pretty. Thrive Causemetics, I love that brand. Everything that I've tried from them is amazing, and also for a good cause. Vanilla Swirl is the scent. Yeah, that smells good. I tried this last night before bed to see how it would do as kind of an overnight, and I woke up this morning and my lips still felt moisturized, so it was nice. And also my lips weren't chapped at all. So like yesterday I was trying different oils and my lips still felt chapped, but after I used this one they weren't. So I do think it is an amazing product. They are also sustainable, and for every product you purchase we donate to help communities thrive. I forgot I was gonna include prices, which I'll show you. As you'll see, I have prices up here. So the Turkish towel was valued at $50, and based on the overall value of everything I got in the box, not including add-ons, but just the 6 items, based on that and the values, and paying $55 because I'm an annual subscriber, $55 for the box, that means I only paid $9.93 for the Turkish towel. The African Botanics, it was valued at $100. I paid $19.86. In my opinion, that was still too much for what I don't know. It's a decent deal. $19 is no huge deal. It's decent. Personally, I like my Kopari one better, and I've gotten that for a really good deal through FabFitFun as well. I've had others as well, but I'm gonna keep trying it. Maybe it'll do some magic. Get better. All right, and then the Thrive Causemetics is valued at $26. I paid $5.16. That is a deal. That is a steal, actually. So that makes up for it. $10 for the Turkish towel for one this big and pretty. That is a really good deal, I think. Category 4, I chose the DP Hue Glossy Hair Glaze in Sheer. I saw the reviews were kind of up really great or not great at all. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I had gotten my hair done recently. So because I went from dark to blonde, it did, of course, that always is damaging. So I've done everything I could to just keep rebuilding and remoisturizing. So I thought maybe this would be a good product. So I did try this morning, and so first of all, now I see what everybody was talking about. Not everybody, but a lot of people, even the people that gave it good reviews, said that it stinks. And sure enough, it stinks. It does. It really, the smell is not at all pleasant. I would describe it as somewhere between very chemical and sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like wet dog fur, kind of rancid, or like a really old product. So I know it's not old because that's what everybody says about it, not just from FabFitFun reviews, but you know, Sephora. I think it's Sephora. I don't remember where I looked. I like to research the products on other sites before I choose them. So yeah, all the reviews said that it would stink. So I expected that, but I still wanted to try it out and see how it did with my hair. If it like performs magic, makes it shiny and smooth and reconstructs my hair, then it's worth the smell. Because what I ended up doing later after I blow dried it, I could still just barely smell it, and so I went ahead and put a hair perfume, and that worked. So I don't smell it anymore. But when I don't feel like it did much as far as glossing. I mean, maybe it did, but I feel like my other products that I've been using do just as well, if not better. And I feel like, if anything, I was noticing some stray baby hairs going every which way, and I just felt like maybe it dried it a little bit. I had to tame my, oh my goodness. I had to tame my flyaways with this, which, by the way, this brand, the INH, what do they call it? Slick Stick? Quick Slick. They have a subscription for this. Not this one. This one's strawberry, but the FabFitFun does have this in the refills. The regular one, I think it's peach flavored or scented, something like that. It works amazingly, and I was able to kind of tame the little flyaways. So I'm going to try this and see if it makes a difference. I'm not sure. I just don't want it to be adding more damage. But what does it promise? All it says is this instant in-shower conditioning glaze leaves hair ultra smooth and super glossy. Shine lasts up to 3 washes for all types of natural or color treated hair. So I don't know. So that was, I know that wasn't very helpful review. It really depends on your hair and your hair type, I think. Everybody's hair does differently with different products. But that was my personal experience. This was worth $29. I paid $7, or excuse me, I paid $5.76 for that, which I think was worth giving it a try. I'll still, like I said, use it a few times and see. Category 5, I almost skipped it. I chose the Marlyn Schiff Arielle ring in gold. We had a choice of gold or silver. I thought it looked pretty and dainty, and I liked that it is adjustable, so it can fit pretty much any size. So that's what it looks like. And that. And I'll show you what it looks like on. So it fits my middle finger perfectly, which tells me that without adjusting, it's about a size 7. You can widen it. You can adjust it to make it a little bit wider or a little bit narrower. So it looks like it could go down to maybe a size 5 or maybe even smaller. I'm guessing about a size 5, but I could be wrong. It could go pretty small, it looks like. But that's what I just think it's really pretty and dainty. Category 6, I chose the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub, and this one is strawberry, so I'm so excited to get this. This is a lot bigger than I thought, because I've never had a full size of it. I've had several small sizes, like from Ipsy and stuff, and I have tried this strawberry one before, and I love it. But what I love about this body scrub, it does have 10% AHA. It is safe for sensitive skin. So even when I get rashes from my autoimmune disease, and it's safe enough for that as well. And it's actually kind of helps to relieve that itch. And it seems to heal it a little bit. But I love the feel of it. So my skin is sensitive to textures or any roughness. But with this one, it does feel like a really fine sand when you're scrubbing with it. Like, it feels good. It's almost like a good kind of scratch. So I'm going to show you a little bit. Let's see if I can show you a little bit of the texture. It smells so good too. Strawberry is perfect for summer. So it's just very, very fine. It's kind of like a sugar scrub, except it doesn't, like, it feels that fine, but it doesn't dissolve like the sugar scrubs do. And I feel like the sugar scrubs, just as soon as it touches your skin and the water, it just dissolves. So it doesn't really feel like it's doing anything. Whereas this, it's not rough. It doesn't hurt my skin, but yet it's doing its job. So I am very happy that I got that. And it's huge. Like, this will last me a good while. I'm very happy with that. So that, I'm excited. This is valued at, oh, I forgot about the ring. So the ring, I'm sorry. The ring is valued at $42. I only paid $8.34 for that. All right, and then this KP scrub is valued at $30. I only paid $5.96 for that. Amazing, because that's huge. All right, for category 1 and 6, I did do the add-on choices because I saw these and I was going back and forth on whether to get them or not. So in category 1, they had the Year and Day Salt Cellar. This thing is huge. Now, I am not going to be having salt sitting out open in the kitchen because A, we have pets and hair goes everywhere, and B, we live in the country, so there's also dust everywhere, and flies and ants and all the other critters. Scorpions. We have scorpions, so I would end up having a scorpion in my salt. No, thank you. So I still wanted to get it though because I have so many other ideas that I could use for it, and I'll get to that in a moment. But category 6 had the matching Year and Day spoon rest. So the Salt Cellar is valued at $55. I only paid $17 as the add-on price For category 1, your add-on choices are $17. And this season anyway, they kind of change that up every season. And then category 6, this was valued at $36, which seemed like a lot for a spoon rest to me, especially one this small. But I only paid $13 add-on, so that was a good enough deal for me, especially to get them matching. The funny thing is, I thought this was a lot smaller and I thought this was a lot bigger. So it was quite the opposite. It looked like from pictures, I don't know why, that this would be big enough to even place 2 spoons. Small spoons, yes, but like serving spoons and ladles and things, it's only going to fit 1. But it does have the, what do you call that, divot. So you can put the spoon directly on there. That'll look perfect with my kitchen. If you've received in the past, what was the brand? Some pot holders and some dish towels. They were this color as well. And I got those. And I have a lot of aqua in my kitchen, but these match perfectly. This, I don't know if I'll use it in my kitchen, but other uses could be, say, maybe dish sponges, a cute little fake succulent plant. But I also was thinking maybe something like some makeup. So it could be like for your concealers or for your lip balms or lip oils. Nail polishes. Of course, you want to be gentle. I just threw them in there, but you can stand them up. You have a few nail polishes like that. Just some ideas that you could put in there. You could put little pretty little stones or rocks and put like a little fake succulent, or like I already said succulent, but fake flower coming out, and you can change it up every season. You could put bottles of perfume, like the little minis that you get, including this. This was one of the choices. Something like that. So there's all kinds. You can put your crystals and gems. You can use it as an office catch-all, but it's huge. They're made of ceramic. Very nice, beautiful. I would call this kind of a, I guess, aqua, but it's almost a kind of grungy. I'm not sure what the right word is for that. So that was what I got for my box. My overall box value, not including these 2, was $277. I paid $55, so I saved 80% on all my products. The towel, the African Botanics oil, the Thrive lip balm, the DP Hue gloss, the ring, the First Aid Beauty. I do have 3 other items that I have on hand that were some of the choices. So one was the Juliette Has a Gun, and this is very tiny. I meant to bring my full size one to show you. I'll do a picture of them side by side, but this is only 8 milliliters. The nice thing is, yes, it's a dauber, but I like that this one has that little plastic insert, so it's not gonna make a big mess. It's easy to unscrew. You don't have to, those little sample ones you get from Sephora or something, you have to pop, like this little guy. You have to pop the lid off, and then it's the dauber like that, so it makes a big mess. Some of the lids are hard to pop off. So this one's not like that. I do appreciate that. So it's unscrew and dab. And as far as the smell, it is a very personal scent. So almost like a personal musk. It's very light. It's really hard to describe because it's different for everybody, but it is musky, but not strong. Not like you walk into the mall and get sprayed in the face. Kind of musky. It's very soft. I will say it doesn't last long on its own, only because it is so personal that you become nose blind to it. But what I like to use it for is a base for other perfumes. It makes other perfumes last longer. It makes them kind of shine more, if that makes sense. This is a good base for that. And so I actually got this from Sephora with this one, the new Miami Shake. And oh, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh, this smells like strawberries and cream meets cotton candy and caramel corn. So like you're going to the carnival. It smells amazing, beautiful. So I'll be using these two together. This will make this just outshine and last longer. And of course, using a body oil underneath helps it as well. So it's sticking to your skin rather than dissipating. Another choice that was in the box was the Color Wow. I think this was category 6. This is the Pop and Lock high gloss finish. Personally, I preferred this over this. I didn't put it in my hair today only because I wanted to see how well this did on its own. But I use this. You can put it in damp hair before you style. It does have added heat protection. You could also put it in dry hair as an added shine. I love it. And it does not make your hair look sparkly or anything. It does give it some shine and some smoothness and softness. I love it. So that to me is worth it. It has the nice little pump like that. So it makes its way up. It's one of those, what do you call it? Airless pumps. The lid though tends to be loose. So just note that if you decide to take it for travel. And then the last item I wanted to show you that I already have was the Kosas concealer. And it is a mini concealer. So travel size. I will say I love it. And it lasts me a long time. I got it through one of the Sephora things, I believe. Or maybe even in Ipsy. I don't know. So it is your typical travel size. Worth it if you need concealer. But I thought, you know what, they couldn't do a full size. I mean, to compare, this is Milani. I don't have a full size Kosas, but to compare to your typical. So just as a couple examples, but it works amazingly. It's very smooth. It doesn't cake or crease. In fact, I will put some on my hand right there. It doesn't feel thick at all. So it just like absorbs and blends right into your skin while still adding a bit of coverage. So that's that. Okay, now if you are willing to stay, now I'll show you the things that I got for the refills and add-ons from the add-on sale. That starts the day before customization, Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So that's the same for customization on Friday, 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. And then they close on Tuesday for customization and add-ons Tuesday night at 12 p.m. Pacific time, or excuse me, 12 a.m. Pacific time, or which would be 3 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll do the surprise ones first. I always get the mystery surprise bundle as a subscription. It's only $19.99. I think if you just get it not as a subscription, it's $24.99. But it's worth it to me. I mean, even if you subscribe and then the next season you decide you don't want it, then you can just cancel it. So the mystery bundle usually almost always has 3 items unless they surprise you with a bonus, but that's very rare. There's several different ones that will go out. So everyone with number 8 will have the same 3 items. Everyone with number 9, 1, 16. I don't even know how many they do, how many varieties, but that's my number. So I can tell right away, the first item was the same thing I got in the winter box for the mystery bundle. Thankfully, it's not the same 3 items. They did change it up, but yes, I have received these socks before. I will say I love them. I love the colors. So just so you can see the colors, there are 6 pairs, I believe. 5 pairs. So these are the colors. And I received them again in the winter box. They seem more like fall colors, so they probably sold them in the fall, and I don't remember. These go out of stock fast. The nice thing about them is, for the most part, they're no show. I wear Hey Dudes a lot, so the Hey Dudes, they do show, you know, because they're further down on the foot. But for most shoes, they don't, and they stay up. So I do like them. And then we got an Innisfree Retinol Cica Focusing Patch. Spot Care. Oh, is it? Not sure. I need to put my glasses on. It is 1 sheet, 9 patches, dissolving microneedle patch. So I'm guessing they're pimple patches with the microneedle, infused with retinol and Cica and hyaluronic acid that delivers soothing and hydrating spot care for troubled areas across 8 to 12 hours. So each patch will look like that. All right, last, let's see. Oh, okay. This we'll use. It's a little cupcake maker. Oh, interesting. I thought it was a little pancake maker. It's cupcakes. Oh my goodness. Nani will love this. And it's blue. How adorable. Okay, I'm very happy I got this. This was cute. So it's by Denny. And, oh, okay, it locks. Those are some thin cupcakes. But it's still cute. Cupcake maker. How is that cupcakes? More like the muffin tops. Yeah, those are some small cupcakes, but still, that is adorable. This does have some recipes in the back, like blueberry muffins, chocolate cupcakes, spice cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes, cooking options. You can use a store-bought cake, muffin, or brownie mix and simply follow the directions on the package. Oh, cool. You can do biscuits. What a good idea. Make little savory snacks with them, like deep dish pizzas or maybe cinnamon rolls. Use pie crust for mini pies. That is adorable. And I love that it's small, so I can actually find space for it in my kitchen. We will use that. We will use these patches, and either one of my daughters or somebody will definitely use these socks. So that was an excellent mystery bundle. I don't know how much the value was, but definitely more than $20. So I'm glad I got that. I always am. And of course, like I said, everybody will get different items. All right, then I also got the surprise Spongelle, and that is different than the Spongelle Trio that they have in their add-ons. So I'll show you this. I'll show you both because I did get both because they're great for travel. You will be traveling, and they're great as gifts as well. So they'll get used. So the surprise Trio this time is not, the surprise Trio isn't really seasonal, whereas the Trio that shows what it is seasonal, if that makes sense. So the surprise one, at least for me, and I don't know if this differs for everybody, but I got the Cherry Tonka Musk. In case you're not familiar with Spongelle, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Some of them are round, some of them are flower shaped like this. And it's a sponge, a bath sponge, but it already has soap in it. And that soap will last, it depends, at least 14 uses for this one. We have bigger ones that last for 30 plus uses. Oh, wow, this smells good. Oh, wow. Cherry Tonka Musk. Yeah. It has that hint of cherry, but the Tonka part almost smells like cocoa. Like a chocolate covered cherry, but in a sexy way, if that makes sense, because there's that musk in there. That smells amazing. All right, so I'm happy about that one. And they come with the little hangy thing too. Not all of them have that, but if they do, just put that through there so it can hang in your shower. And then I got, this one is French Lavender. I'm gonna have to see, because usually I don't like lavender scented Bath and Body. Yeah. It doesn't smell like lavender to me so much, but it does smell very floral. A little too much for me. Like, that made me dizzy, actually. If you like floral, you would love it. And then the last one is Freesia Pear, and this one is a pedi scrubber. So I have not tried one of those yet. I'm glad I got that. That smells good. So that's what that looks like. And in comparison, there's the body buffer, there's the pedi buffer, and it looks like it could be, okay, yeah. So on this side, it feels the same as this, where it's more sponge-like. But on this side, you can tell it has kind of that firmer buffing type material. Freesia Pear, it smells kind of citrusy, honestly. I like it. I'll definitely keep that one and the Cherry Tonka one, and this will go to somebody. So that was the surprise Spongelle Trio. Both of them are $40 value, but this one I paid $14.40, and that one's in the subscriptions for $14.40. I think it's a little more if you don't do the subscription. And then the trio came in a box. So every year it's a seasonal. Every season it's based on the season. So the winter one had Christmassy scents. I gave that one to my sister. In the spring, I showed that one in my spring video. They had some floral scents like jasmine and lily. I don't remember what else. So that one was more floral for spring. And this one I had to grab too. And this one is the summer one. And these are the scents: passion fruit spritz, mandarin mojito, and peach bellini. And so I was very excited to get this one. So they all come in one box, and they do tend to start to kind of smell like each other since they're all in the same box. But once you start using it in the shower, then you'll smell their individual smell more. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that smells so good. Which one is that? Peach Bellini. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells yummy. I can't even, it's just very fruity and summer. And this one is Mandarin Mojito. That's pretty. I still like the Peach Bellini better. That's good. It's not as, I feel like I smell this one more as well. This one's a little lighter. And then Passion Fruit Spritz. Okay, that one has, maybe once it's open, it'll be different. But to me, it smells like flowers. Yeah, that one is not smelling passion fruit like I thought. The Peach Bellini, I'm definitely keeping that. Oh my goodness, that one smells amazing. And then the last surprise item I got this time, I didn't get any of the other bundles they have, like the home bundle, the Bath and Body, they have skincare, and they always have clues as to what they'll be, but I didn't get any of those this time. But I got the surprise lip gloss, but this time they actually told us what it was, which I thought was strange. I'm glad, because then I could decide if I wanted it or not, but I still went ahead and got it, and it's the Anastasia lip gloss. I have the clear one, and I love it, so I thought, why not get this one? It's called Honey Kiss, and in the pictures, it looked more like just a clear with kind of some gold shimmer, but this is very gold, a lot more so than I expected. But I did try it on. I'll show you what it looks like when I swatch it. I love how it feels. This is kind of, it's not sticky at all. It feels more like a lip oil, and it stays and moisturizes my lips. So I do love that. And it smells like vanilla. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't, I mean, you can see the gold, but it also kind of blends in. On my lips, it just looked like it was very shiny. At first, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm putting like metallic on my lips, but it wasn't so much. It wasn't so bad. So I thought I would try it on this for the video, just so you can kind of see. I'll do that in a minute. Let me show you what else I got for the refills, the subscriptions. This one was new this season, Magic Molecule. It is a antimicrobial skin cleanser. It's the solution for all skin types, and it's for everything. I mean, you can use it as a spray mist for your face, especially if you have problem skin. You can use it for wounds. It has ionized water, sodium chloride, hypochlorous acid, and hypochlorite ion. It's for the management of minor irritations, minor skin abrasions, minor lacerations, minor cuts, burns, and intact skin. So even just for your regular skin. So I'm excited to try that, especially, I mean, here comes summer. It might even be good for bug bites. And then another subscription I started this season. I don't know if they had this one or if it's new, but I got this one, the Nuco Vitamin B. So I can no longer take the women's, multivitamin. So I have to specifically get specific vitamins. So, but this was only Oh, I forgot. I'm not doing prices again. I apologize. This was only $6.80 for the subscription. Normal price for this is $18. It is a 1-month supply. Subscriptions like this, I feel like should come with 3 months supply. But I guess we just have to add 3 on if we want it for the full 3 months before the next season. $6.80 is great for 30 days of vitamin B. This goes for $32. In the subscription, we get it for $8.70. That's amazing. 8 full ounces. All right, I also this is my second time getting this. So we have extra on hand, and I love it. It's the London Town Roll and Glow Cuticle Oil in the scent Passion Fruit. I do wish that they did different scents each season, because they do have different scents, but I like this one. It smells good. It smells, more like passion fruit than that Spongelle did. Yes, very tropical. It has the little roll-on, and it's nice and small, so it just goes around your cuticle like that. You can rub it in, and I love it. It smells amazing. It seems to work really well. And this is normally $20, but for the subscription, we get it for $6.30. I also get the Let Me Glow Hair, Skin, and Nails gummies. I started that this time because I had some from before, and I loved them. They were soft. They tasted like peach. And I feel like they worked well. I've been seeing, even my hairdresser said, you have a lot of baby hair growing in, because I was losing a lot of hair. My hair was thinning because of my lupus, and I think perimenopause as well. Double whammy. So this seemed to really help. Well, I forgot to bring it over here because I set it aside so I can talk to FabFitFun about it. The bottle that I got this time was all in one clump. It all stuck together. And I'm like, I am not going to fight. Every time I want to go get a vitamin, have to fight to rip one out. So I'm going to talk to FabFitFun and see if I can get that replaced. I hope I can. Then I also tried for the first time the Beekman. It came in a package like this, but once you take it out of the tube, the lid, I couldn't get the lid back on. But anyway, the Beekman. This one is the Apricot Honey Tea. It's a goat milk lip balm, and this is what it looks like, and it is tinted. I went ahead and tried that this morning. It doesn't really give much tint, but it did seem to make the color on my lips, like the natural color, a little more, I guess. Natural, it's just pop, I guess, for words. And it smells good. It smells more like cocoa butter, really, than anything. I don't really smell much apricot, but I don't mind the cocoa butter scent. It's got some really great ingredients in it. And it's kind of that type that isn't shiny, isn't like that slip, if you know what I mean. It's more, you put it on and it moisturizes your lips, and it's like it just absorbs. So then later I didn't really feel it, but my lips looked and felt really soft. So I'm a big fan of lip oils, but this is nice as a lip balm, and it's great for before lipstick as well. So those were the subscriptions I got this time. So let me know in the comments, would you like me to do a video showing a lot of the past refills, or showing the refills that I have gotten in the past that are still available, so that you can know what I think of them. Is there any products that you're wondering about, that you're thinking about getting, wondering if I tried it? I would definitely be happy to let you know if I have. And what did you think of my choices? Do you get FabFitFun? And what did you choose for your box if you did? And what would your favorite items have been from my box? Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to try on the Anastasia Gold lip gloss. So let's do that really quick. It smells really good. So you can see why at first I was like, what am I putting on my lips? It just looks metallic. But once I did that, you couldn't tell, and it just looked like lip gloss. It looks shiny. So maybe outside or in the sun, you can kind of tell it's gold, but otherwise it just kind of gives it a shine. So I think it's really pretty. It feels nice. Adds a little touch of something, shimmer. What do you think? If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!